Dear friends, in this lecture we are going to concentrate on electromeric effect. We are actually considering various effects, and under that we have covered inductive effect, and inductive effect what we call as a permanent effect. Inductive effect in detail we have already studied. So, I need not waste your time. Still, before switching over to electromeric effect, in general what the definition says that it is a temporary effect, temporary delocalization of pi electrons. In case of inductive effect, suppose that ethyl chloride, inductive effect is a permanent effect, because the effect is the effect inductive effect is developed because of an atom or group of atoms present in the molecule itself. For example, here because of more electronegative chlorine atom, since chlorine is more electronegative than carbon, this chlorine will pull the electron density towards itself, developing delta negative and delta positive charge on carbon. In turn, this carbon which has lost certain electron density towards chlorine will try to compensate by pulling this electron density. So, this is how inductive effect. Here in this specific case, it is a minus I effect of chlorine. This we have studied. The point under consideration now is a different point, electromeric effect. It is a temporary effect, delocalization of pi electrons. Means why it is temporary? Because it takes place in presence of reagent. The examples we are going to consider, in presence of reagent. The moment reagent is removed, this effect will come to a halt, it will vanish. This effect will be in action only when reagent is present, in presence of reagent. Therefore, it is a temporary effect, and this effect which we are going to consider, since it has been written here that relocalization of pi electrons, means this effect is shown by those molecules which have multiple bonds, like carbon carbon double bond, carbon carbon triple bond, carbon oxygen double bond, cyanide, it can be cyanide, carbon nitrogen triple bond, cyanide group. So, electromeric effect is development of polarity again, but in presence of reagent, therefore, it is temporary, and this development of polarity because of delocalization, shifting of, transfer of pi electrons, means in case of only multiple bond compounds like alkenes, aldehydes, ketones, means carbon carbon double bond, carbon carbon triple bond, carbon oxygen double bond, carbon nitrogen triple bond, cyanide, carbonyl group, alkenes. This electromeric effect is again classified into two types, positive electromeric effect and negative electromeric effect. This, by considering the examples we are going to study in details. Let me start by considering two simple examples I have written on the board actually. Let me remove this. This is ethene plus HBr. HBr gets added across ethene. Instead of ethene, I can take propene or some other example. The product which we get is this. Addition reaction. Ethyl bromide, bromoethene, IUPAC name. So, HBr gets added across multiple bond. Out of the two bonds, one is pi bond. Pi bond is weaker because it is formed by parallel overlapping of two p orbitals, and this is how we get a product. This is addition reaction. One more example of addition reaction I have written on that side, the reactants I have written. This is acetaldehyde, hydrogen cyanide. Hydrogen cyanide also here it gets added, and the manner in which it gets added is this CH3 or H3C, okay, methyl group, and addition of hydrogen cyanide HCN. This cyanide group has triple bond, but the breaking takes place here. Therefore, HCN we can write in this fashion. Actually, it is this proper structure. This bond gets broken, and what we get is this compound. So, again like what had happened in case of ethene plus HBr, addition of HBr across pi bond in this double bond. Here addition of HCN across carbon oxygen double bond, one will be sigma, other will be pi bond, and this hydrogen cyanide HCN gets added across this, giving rise to this molecule. Although it seems that a molecule HBr in this case, a molecule hydrogen cyanide in that case has added across multiple bond, but there is a difference. So, if we go into details of both the reactions separately, then the electromagnetic effect will become clear to us, and not only that, one is going to be an example of positive electromagnetic effect and among the two, and the second will be the example of negative electromagnetic effect. Let us see.